guys, before you watch this video, please be sure that after you go ahead and watch Logic's music video 1-800, because it relates a lot to me and what a lot of people are going through and what I didn't do back then for me to realize that I actually do matter in the world. Well, hope you guys enjoy.
I just assumed I'd play the part of keeping you in the right direction.
Hi guys, I am back, and this time it's with a deeper issue. I wanted to put this subject on you guys for a little bit because of Chester, our Linkin Park lead singer. May he rest in peace, because a lot of people don't know what it's like in the life of us that have gone through depression and are still going through depression. As far as me, I'm still going through it, and I want to let you know the different reasons as to what we think in our head and the reasons why we think this way, and to let you know the reasons why, like, it's not so easy getting out of there. And I wanted to do it while, you know, doing my makeup. So, I already put foundation. Because of a subject so dark, I'm going to try and go for a lighter complexion. Because it's almost August, and it's almost close to fall and autumn, which is so close to my birthday, and so close to Halloween. I'm going to go ahead and use this palette, but I'm going to use this color, which they're both like an orange color, if you can see them. Yeah, so to give it a base color, I'm gonna use this orange right here. Depression is not a funny thing to talk about. It's hard. It's really hard being social. I'm really antisocial when it comes to meeting new people, but I don't know if you guys have noticed that once you guys get to know me, I'm actually pretty fucking friendly and super nice and, you know, really sweet and out of my shell. But in actuality, there's a lot going on in my brain. My husband always wants to understand, but he really doesn't. Like, he doesn't really comprehend how this shit works, and I feel really bad. My mind's pretty fucked up. Like, for the longest, I always thought he only liked me because he felt sorry for me. He only married me because of pity. And my conscience is always being negative towards me. So whenever we hang out, I could be so happy because I'm hanging out with you guys, because that shit doesn't affect me at all when I'm around a bunch of people. When I'm around with my best friend, when I'm around with Isaiah, like, it's... nothing is going on in my brain right now. But the moment I'm alone, like right now while I'm doing this video, I start thinking about, like, you know, right now I'm trying to get cute because Harold's taking me on a date. But in my head, I'm like, do I really need this makeup? I'm gonna look horrible. Everyone's gonna talk shit about you when there's literally no one talking shit about me. And that's the sad thing about depression. When a lot of shit has happened to you, there's a hole in your brain. You're in a corner and you're by yourself. And you're in a corner, you're by yourself, and when stuff accumulates and it gets worse and worse, like going through a bunch of deaths in the family, and it's just repeatedly, it just keeps going and keeps going and it doesn't stop. You wonder, like, why God? Why me? Why do you torture me? Why does this have to happen to me? Like, I didn't do anything. They didn't do anything for them to pass away. Imagine you doing the fetal position in your room. Like, depression causes, like, you just wanting to go home, go straight to bed and sleep. You want to be in a dark room. You don't want any type of sunlight around you. You don't want to deal with anybody. You want to be alone. And being alone means you don't want your boyfriend there. You don't want any of your animals near you. You don't want anybody. And then you start thinking suicidal thoughts because you think that you don't matter. You think, hey, life is actually probably better off. When in actuality, Harold tells me all the time, I do matter. Every one of my friends tell me I do matter. I should probably start this makeup while I'm talking at the same time. They tell me that I do matter, and every time they say that, I think it's a bunch of bullshit, because it's more of like, you don't really believe that, do you? In my head, that's what it's telling me. Like, you don't matter. Stop believing to what they say, because everybody lies about you. You're not really pretty. You're never, you're never gonna succeed in everything. And then when something bad happens, boom, I fall right deep into my hole, because it's like, my brain's right. I'm not worth anything. I'm not special. Nothing good is going to happen out of me. And every time something good happens, something shitty just goes right back down. And it's just like, what is the point of me even doing anything good? What is the point of me even living if shit just keeps happening? My husband gets so like upset about this because he hates how I act like this. But with me being an emotional wreck and a sensitive fucking bitch, I'm always in the past, and I never want to leave, because being in the past, I feel like there were some parts in my life that they were actually really good. I had 2 babies. One of them was named Nala, and the other one was named Zoe. When we got evicted, we had no choice but to give them away. And that was a year ago. I've never felt more depressed for anyone leaving more than my animals, and those were my babies. To think that happened, that's what broke me. That was the limit. That was the limit to where I was just like, you know what, if I can't have them back, I don't deserve to have anything. I don't deserve to have anything good happen to me, because it just keeps fucking happening, and everything just keeps going back. And like Chester's, like the new album that came out from Linkin Park, there were a lot of signs there that he needed, he just needed somebody to cry, have that shoulder on. And I had that, but I was too afraid to. And Harold was there, but I want him to understand, but he can't. And I want somebody that knows what I'm going through. Like, you don't understand unless you've been through it, and that's kind of really tragic, because I wish people could understand just a little bit, because movies are like that. Like, if you guys saw the recent video of Isaiah talking about, oh, my favorite movie is Fifth Element, and how Lilu had to figure out everything that was going on about Earth, and she was so overwhelmed. That is thoughts that we think of every time we're alone. Like, for example, I can think of something that won't happen in like a year, and I'm already thinking like, oh my god, what if I mess up? Like for Anime Matsuri. Anime Matsuri didn't happen for like a month before we even started the stuff. And I was already doing the cosplay, and the whole time I was just like, what if the wig doesn't look right? What if the gem doesn't stay on? What if I fuck up the leggings? What if you don't look right? Oh my god, the gloves need to be perfect. Oh my god, what if nobody takes pictures of... Like, I was freaking out for no reason, because of the fact of me being nervous, because the other voices in my head and my thoughts were telling me, you're going to do shitty. You don't ever want to feel like that. I hear all these messages about, like, we need to empower each other, and we need to, like, let's support one another, and nobody is ever ugly, everybody is beautiful just the way they are. And if you're going through depression, it's actually really fucking hard. Yeah, I feel beautiful, but inside it's like, you look like another piece of shit. I just want everybody to know that if you guys ever get into a situation where, hey, it shows, where somebody is quiet and they keep saying nothing is wrong, give them 5 minutes to themselves, then help them. Then be like, okay, I gave you 5 minutes. What's really going on? I want people to know that depression isn't a joke. Who would have thought, me out of all people, we're going to get married? Who would have thought that the same people talking shit on me ain't got their life together? And for a moment I thought I lost my life. And it came back. The lights went out. Oh my god. Well, that concludes the end of the video today, guys. I will see you guys in the next one. Please, if you like my channel, please be sure to give it a big old thumbs up.
Weakness comes and goes.